Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Collect This. This is episode number 5. However, it's gonna air before episode number 4 because it's live on Twitch.tv. It is live, but it's not live. It's new to you, but it's not live. If
Yeah.
that makes sense. So if you're chatting in the chat, we're not gonna be on the stream until Friday. But welcome. I hope you guys are doing good today. We have a
Everybody.
special guest. We got our boy. We got Ander781 in the
What's
house.
good, y'all? What's freaking good? Good to
So,
be. I feel honored. I'm sorry to cut you off, but I feel so honored. Like, ask me to do this. We're here. Let's do this. You know what
well,
I
man, yeah, man. I was gonna
mean?
ask you eventually. Heck yeah, man. I mean, I think our
Okay.
original plan was we were gonna do it in May, because as soon as I announced that I was doing a podcast, we got a bunch of people that were like, "Hey, yeah, I'd like to be
I could
interested."
imagine.
Yeah,
I
and I was
actually could
like,
imagine.
"Well," I was like, "All right, Andrew, give me a second, because I got a couple people ahead of you, but a spot opened up because I'm not gonna be here on Friday because I'm at the NFL draft right now as we speak. I guess while this is airing, but." The first question that we ask every single guest, Andrew, what do you like to collect?
What do I like to collect?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. That's a good question. Um, okay, so back in the day, right, I used to collect a lot of Dragon Ball figures from KB Toys. I used to do that like pretty often, like when they would come out, like when I was a kid, when I was younger though. And I still have a couple of them. I still have like 5 of them that I never opened. Like they're just figures that I'm like, you know what, one day these are gonna be something. And then they're just collecting dust right now. But I would say that would probably be the only collection aside from like, like series for games and stuff like that. Because I love playing my games. So any game, like if for example, if it involves something like DBZ or like even like you see my little jersey down there, like 2K, I buy it every year. So I don't know, I would go right now. I would lead into like more games, maybe shoes at the moment. I do buy a lot of shoes, and I'm a big fanatic to where like sometimes me and my friend like he'll literally come here and like we'll wait for a release and like we're one of those. So, like we'll do that every now and then. But
Okay.
yeah, I
Okay.
would say right now it'd be games and shoes. Like I'm buying a lot of games right
Now
now.
I know one of your channel points is showing my drips, which I really love. That's a great channel
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
What is your favorite pair of shoes that or your? It doesn't have to be
Ooh.
one single pair. I guess name a couple pairs of shoes that you own that you like, and then name a pair of shoes that you don't own that you wish you had.
Okay. I got you. So right now, my favorite shoes are my Yeezys. They're my Belugas. They have a orange stripe, and they kind of like it's interesting. They're kind of reflective. Like with the sun, they have a different pop, and then at night when like it's dark, it kind of like glows, which I really fuck with. I love that shoe. Um, and I have a good amount of pair of Yeezys at the moment. I have the zebras. I have the V2 Belugas. So I have two versions of Belugas. I have uh the all black ones. I forgot what those are called. I, I have a good amount right now though. All right, listen to this. When I first was like doing my venture, I was looking for the Travis Scotts, the ones, right? And I found them for a good price, but I found the low top ones. And I'm not too like I'm okay with low tops. Like I'll wear them, but it'll be like every now and then, so I bought them. um, but right now, I wish I had the high tops, the high top Travis Scott. Those are crazy to it. It's like I'm not sure if you're familiar with the shoe game, but like those shoes, like just one of those shoes, probably like 1,500. Like it's crazy.
Damn,
Um,
that's crazy.
yeah,
That is
but
crazy.
right now, I have a pair of shoes coming in. They're called the Blue Lobsters. They're a pair of SBs. I'm not sure if you heard of those, but they're
Hmm.
they're staying for Nike skateboarding. And I haven't bought a pair of SBs since like I was in 6th grade. Like I can't wait for those to come in. I can't wait. I'm just gassed for those. When those come in, I'm gonna be showing that on my stream. I'm gonna be showing everyone like, yo, look at these. But yeah. Now, right now, I got a couple. But if you want to see them, you let me know. I'll bring them in. But
I
yeah,
that's what I figured. I mean, I figured because I mean I've seen some of your shoes before. I mean, people have used the channel point in the past, and
mhm,
I've seen you have you've like what do you say 5 or 6 pairs of Yeezys almost, and you just got like
yeah,
all sorts of things, man. And yeah, I
yeah,
prefer the high tops over the low tops for sure, or even the mid tops are good, but I don't really like the low top Air Force ones at all, or any iteration of the ones really. I know
yeah.
there's more than just the AF ones, there's the Jordan ones, and et cetera, et cetera. But yeah,
There's a bunch. There's a bunch,
yeah.
man. The only reason why too, like I know about all these things, is because back when I was in middle school, like when I was really young, I used to like me and my brother, like, well, he was 8 years older than me. So we would always like buy shoes but to sell. Like we would
Mm-hmm.
always like be on the eye because you can make like some sort of profit for that. Like
Yeah.
I would buy shoes for like, foams for like 250 and then sell them for like 450, 500 to people who really want them or couldn't get them at the time. But it is a grind. Like you got to camp out and all this shit. But it would be fun at the time. Like we were younger, so that's why I'm like really familiar with a bunch of stuff because when I was younger, I just grew up on it. Like I was just always on it.
I feel like COVID probably has made the whole shoe game a little bit tougher too because
100%.
now you have to win like a raffle to get shoes in certain places, which it's not like it used to be where you could just wait outside like Black Friday style in a line
Yeah.
and the first person is served. Now it's like you get a chance to potentially go to the website and find the size that you're looking for. It is not how
I'm
it
buying
used to
all
be.
I'm literally buying off of like the prices that they're giving me on like StockX or something like that. I wish it wasn't no COVID. It would be a little easier, but I don't know if I would want to wait in line right now. I don't know.
Oh
Even
yeah,
without
yeah.
COVID, like I'm a little
Yeah,
older now.
yeah.
I'm just like, is this really worth it? Like, is this my worth my time? Like,
For a pair of
I
shoes,
don't know.
probably not. I mean,
Yeah,
you
maybe not
know,
right now.
one of the probably the biggest disappointments for me that I missed out on was in December. They made that those Boba Fett Adidas crossover shoes. Those looks really nice. I really
Mhm.
wish that I could have gotten a pair of those. And they keep
I
like
think they did an Adidas one with DBZ too.
they
I
did,
think I remember
dude.
that.
Those
Yeah,
were
that was cool.
nice.
That was cool. I looked at those. I was like,
The Vegeta ones had like over over 9,000 on the back. Like
yeah,
those look pretty dope, dude. I liked those. And then
yeah,
the Shenrons were probably the best looking ones because it looked like snakeskin, like, but it wasn't snakeskin, obviously. But you know, it looked pretty dope, honestly. Yeah, I like Adidas shoes, man. I know there's people that are like Nike versus Adidas, et cetera, or
yeah.
whatever
Nah,
brand that's out there. But I kind of buy everything, dude. Like, I like one of my favorite pairs of shoes is it's like released in 95 or no 2005 was the Dark Nowitzki ones. I still got those. I ended up rebuying them because mine are
of
completely
course, of course.
obliterated. Like yeah, because I had to. Like you
No, I
have
get
to
it.
like if you I use I mean I buy shoes to use them. I don't really buy them to sit there and collect dust. Although the new ones that I bought I've only worn them like once or twice. So
Yeah,
I take good care of those. But
yeah. I know you're probably taking good care of it. Honestly, right now I'm buying them all to wear. I'm not reselling any of them. I
yeah,
tried to
I
resell
wouldn't.
one of them, but I was like, ugh. It was just too. I don't know. It was just too much. Yeah, I don't have the thing to want to sell it. I'm just like whatever.
Yeah,
But I didn't
especially if it's
wear
something you
everything. I
like,
wear
you
it.
know? Yeah. Yeah. I know what you mean.
Yeah,
So Ander, let me
but
ask you a question. What does the 781 mean in Ander 781?
that's our area code out here.
Is it really?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm
Okay.
not good with usernames. Let me tell you guys that. I'm not good with usernames, and Andrew TV was taken. Shout out to Andrew TV, however you're doing out there. If I could have that name, I would change it. But no, seriously,
Really?
like, yeah, it's my area code number. I used to be, yo, listen to this one. Back in like Microsoft, the early Xbox days, this was my gamer tag, XX81XX. Oh, I just like the number 81.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And I'm just so used to hearing either 781. If you're from our area, like 781 or 617. It's either or. And like I couldn't have Android TV, so I stuck with that one. You know what? Ander781 doesn't sound that bad. Eventually somebody led to in my chat, they told me that like if you think about it, like number seven, eight, number one, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? You're right. Seven place, eight, number one. So we number one now. No, but yeah, it's my area code. It worked. Like I met shout out to Game Stance. One day, think like I was in just chatting on the browse and I had seen just someone random online, so I clicked on him and I was just in there. And the first I just said, "Hey yo, it's good." The first thing he said, he goes, "Ander781." He's 781. Are you from Boston? And I was like, "Yeah." And then he literally ended up being 2 cities away from me. And then we ended up like, that's my guy, you know what I mean? So
Nice.
it's been cool. It's been cool. It's my area code.
I mean, let's talk about that. Meeting community members. I've met a couple of community members, and I'm about to on this trip that I'm going to the NFL draft. I'm going to go meet a couple more community members. How has it been? How has your experience been with meeting people in your community?
It's been great, dude. I always tell people like when I'm streaming like the what's the best part of the journey? I always say this is meeting the new people, bro. Like I've learned so much from mad different people that I've been talking to. Um it's just like we're all like as a community we're all collective and I love that. I love that we can all like, share the same things. I can share ideas with them, and they're so like everyone's so positive. You know what I mean? I love that, man. I stick with that, and I've always stuck with that. Like just pure entertainment and positivity, and that's what it is. The community part's the best part, man. Like I've met what I could call best friends. Seriously, like I would never think like when I started my journey on Twitch, I never thought I would meet people like that. Like I would want like we're literally like some of us are planning to meet each other like type shit. Like so
Yeah,
it's just it's cool. It's
it's
cool,
dope,
man. Like and
man.
yeah, we continue to meet more people. Like you know, granted we're at home. You know what I mean? Like it's hard. It's hard. Like especially with the whole COVID thing happening. You're just at home. Like I kind of see it like you're in college. You know what I mean? Like as weird as that sounds, like I've heard this example before, but it's like you just meet so many different people from all over the world. I have friends from the Bahamas, like from the other side, Australia. Like it's crazy. So like it's awesome. It's just really awesome. I
No,
get to
it
share my
is.
insight with that. They get to share it back. Like I met you. Like this is great, bro.
It definitely is. It's crazy. I think you met me off of Twitch recommenders or something like that.
Hmm.
Yeah, man. I mean, meeting the community is the best part. Like, getting to know the community and making an impact in the community. Like, that's really the best part. Like, knowing that somebody, my streaming, like, is impacting somebody in a positive light is definitely what this is all about. 100%. I agree with you on that.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you're streaming. When I still remember the day I came into your channel. Like, I think your channel inspired what my channel is now. Like what I tried to do. Like the whole like when I saw your channel, the first thing I thought of is this is like watching TV. This guy got it. I was like, yo, this guy got it. Like everything was perfect. Like from your not even just what you got, like your attitude, everything. I loved it. I loved it. I'm glad I came across you, man. Like seriously. Like I feel like you were part of my foundation of growth, if that makes any sense.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
I learned a lot from a lot of different streamers. Like I learned like I love that part that aspect too because there's a lot that comes to this, and I'm sure as a streamer like you know it as well. Like for entertainment aspect, not just like just sitting there and viewing, if that makes any sense. And community line, you're the king of that. I say it, you're the king, Tuetas. You're the freaking king.
Well, let me ask you.
um,
Let's ask a question.
mhm,
On this subject. For new streamers, because there's plenty of them. I mean,
yeah.
we're still in COVID, and this is going to continue to happen. For new streamers, what advice do you have for somebody that, let's say, that they're about to start streaming, or they're planning on streaming soon? What would be your number one advice to somebody that's brand new?
My number one advice is this is what I would say to them. Twitch does not help you grow. It's not meant for you to grow because the algorithm of Twitch, like algorithm of YouTube, all that good stuff, algorithm of Twitch works like this. The more views you have, the more they're gonna promote you. Whether it's on their channel or like their starting channel, or it's gonna be, if they click somebody clicks on a game, which sometimes isn't too likely, and you're gonna be number one. So that's how they promote you. They promote you through views. So what you gotta do is either bring an outside source or just do what you got to can as a gamer to meet other gamers through different social media platforms like Twitter, Instagram. TikTok is really good right now. Um, I'm trying to implement TikTok as more and more, and things like YouTube and stuff because at the moment I'm not sure if Twitch can fix it, but at the moment it's not. Twitch is not working in your favor as a new streamer. So you got to keep that in mind. That your goal would try to be to you start with your circle around you and then build up from that. There's branches that you can go to and people that you can meet and all that good stuff. That's part of the journey, and that's the fun part of the journey. And I'm telling you guys that like it's awesome.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, you can't rely on the platform. Like somebody's just not going to come and show up to your stream brand new.
Hmm.
If you're brand new, and that's not a bad thing either. I mean, and if you really want somebody to come to your stream, play a game that nobody really else is playing, because you might find people that aren't playing that same game, but maybe are following it and they're looking for other players of that game, that specific game. Don't go to the first list of the top games. Don't go Call of Duty. It's the number one like advice that I could give for sure. Like, don't start on Call of Duty unless you're like
I
absolutely bananas. Yeah, that I know
yeah,
everybody does though. Like well, not everybody because I didn't,
yeah.
but a lot of people start on Call of Duty and then they kind of are kind of complaining like, why don't I get more views? Well, there's a lot of reasons, but one of them specifically is what you just mentioned. Like Twitch is not going to help you out, and even the other platforms, YouTube, Facebook, etc., etc. I mean, it's still going to be the same. You'll have family. That's like you said, build your inner circle. Get your family, get your friends to come by, hang out with you. even if they're not chatting in chat. I mean, that one view, that little view from anybody's little view, it counts so much. Uh, because it's an extra person that's in your stream, which will attract other people to come to your stream.
Exactly. Exactly. When I started, I started I literally started just because I wanted my friends to watch me play. If there was a clip or something cool that I did, because I was starting with, as Warzone too. And as a matter of fact, quick advice to the Warzone, if you want to start off like that, my quick advice to them would be, what would be different, what can you do different that everybody else that's playing Warzone is not doing? Like, what can you do? I've actually known somebody who just streams Warzone and came up from that, and he's been making specific like clips on TikTok and like stuff like that, and this dude blew up. So you could do it. Like, it's very possible. You just gotta really be different from everybody else. Then you can just find your little avenue, and they could work. But yeah, no. When I started, I first I started as like just to show like watch clips later of what happened, stuff like that. And I had my friends come in. I started with my friends. My friends that are like mods till this day, they can do a follow age and show like 12 months or whatever it is. Like, they've been supporting me from like day one, like my circle. Like, they would come in, they showed the love, they helped me get to affiliate. Shout out to all of them. They literally helped me get to affiliate. It was cool. Like, they would, I would talk to them, like they would talk to me, and it would just be more of like that. I've actually become more like, at the time I became more and more, because when you play like Warzone or Apex, Twitters, you're with that specific group, and then if you stick with that specific group, you're just always like, you'd be surprised how much time you spent talking to them and all that. But being on Twitch and doing that like specific broadcast wouldn't just make me talk to the squad I was playing with or rage. It would make me talk to the chat too. So I started vibing with that. I was like, that's awesome. That's really
Yeah,
awesome. But I definitely started with that, like, that close knit of friends that you were talking about and all that.
yeah, definitely build with your friends, and then you build your community, and you can have your friends and your community at the same time, and it just becomes a more beautiful situation and scenario. Because then they'll start intermingling. Like Ninja Boy 20 is a good example in my community. I see him in a bunch of other streams now, but he is an IRL friend of mine. And then my sisters like to watch Twitch, and they watch other people now too. They're in my community. Like, it's a pretty cool thing. Like, yeah, I got my boy EA512, who was episode number 3. I mean, he's been following me since the day I started streaming. Just another guy, like, you know what I mean? Like, he's a boy that I know in
Yeah.
IRL, like, but I see him everywhere now, and it's fun. And that's what it's all about. It's all about building community, and your IRL friends start becoming friends with your community, which end up becoming your IRL friends too. So it's kind of like a
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
dope thing.
Exactly. Exactly. That's funny. I've actually shout out to my friend King. He will go on Twitch. Like, if he wanted to call me or text me, he will go on Twitch first to see if I'm live. And then if I'm not, he's like, "All right, Anderson's free. Let me call him." He always
Nice.
does that. He tells me he does checks all the time. It's actually
So,
quite
Andrew,
enough.
let me ask you a question. What is your
Mhm.
favorite game to stream? Because I know, like, right now you're playing Fortnite quite
Mhm.
a bit, and I know you're playing
Right.
Fighter Z because you're gonna
Mhm.
get through that tourney,
Battle
or that,
School.
yeah.
Mhm.
But what is your favorite like game to just stream?
I've been having a lot of fun with Assassin's Creed. I'm gonna be honest. It's funny because as of lately, and I'm streaming it tonight too, which is funny. But as of lately, I've been, not playing it only because like I had the tournament with Scoob, so I had to practice for fighters, and then I started like so I played Fortnite on the controller back in the day, and I'd stopped liking it. I just couldn't play it no more. It was too much. People were too good. And then when I got like, this is my first year having my PC and stuff, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try Fortnite mouse keyboard. And it's more of like I'm practicing still, but it's like I like playing mouse keyboard. It feels different. It feels like if you drive a car automatic, but then you drive it stick like that diff reel, it's just a different feel. That I'm not comparing it like exactly, but you kind of know what I'm talking about, right? So
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of like that to me for Fortnite. But Assassin's Creed is really interesting because like Valhalla, I call it Thug Holla, because like every time we raid somebody in the game, I usually put like DMX, so we usually get it going. But yeah, I've been having fun doing that because that game is it's interesting. It's like, and I thought it was gonna be very straight edge, like to the, a lot of Assassin's Creed are. It is like curveball after curveball after curve. It's good, and I try to, me, like I try to keep as much commentary of the game that I can. But like, it's like this game gives me too much commentary sometimes. It's just like there's just so much happening at once. So I've been really vibing with Assassin's Creed, but you know, there's some games that are gonna come out that I know are gonna come out that are gonna be my games.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Yeah.
excited for games to come out finally because it feels like it's been a little bit since stuff has been released. I know Pokemon Snap comes out this week. I'm pretty excited about that.
Mhm.
The new Nier came out last Friday. I'm excited about that. I just didn't want to pick it up and start playing it. I don't know if I want to play it on stream because it's one of those games where it's kind of it's like a sad game.
Mhm.
And I don't really know if I want to play a sad game on stream, if that makes
I get
sense.
it. No,
It's
I
like,
get it.
man, the fucking mood and everything like that. What and what is your favorite game of all time outside of streaming?
Oh shit, all time. That's a tough one. Outside of streaming too. That's that you got me there. I don't know.
Yeah.
Right now, like I like games that are out, I would probably say right now Smash.
Okay, I
Probably
love
Smash.
Smash. That's a great game.
Smash. Yeah, it's
I know
very
you're a
technical.
big Budokai fan. Or is that still one of your favorite all-time games?
Any Dragon Ball Z game except for Fighters at the moment because I never got used to that fighting style. I never played any of those games, so Fighters is different.
Yeah.
But I love Dragon Ball Z games. Like the game I'm telling you I'm waiting for, Xenoverse 3. When that comes
Mm,
out, I'm probably gonna be streaming that for like a year. That's probably gonna be my game. Um, the second one I fiend when it came out, so the third one I already know it's gonna be crazy. But nah, yeah, Dragon Ball Z games. I love Dragon Ball Z games. That shit, that's my anime. Like anytime they release a game or anything, like I'm on it. I'm the first one
yeah.
on it. Like I said,
Yeah.
Fighters I didn't play because it's very different. But I'm playing that right now and I'm starting to get the edge of it. So don't count me out. Don't
Well,
count me
let's
out,
talk about
community.
fighters. So, for those who don't know, Andrew had a 1v1 versus Scoob, a member of his community, and Scoob has been
Shout out
playing
to
this
Scoop.
game since it came out.
Mhm.
Andrew had only been playing this game for 2 weeks, and I mean, his training regimen was basically a couple hours on stream training with his friends. Yeah, it's
Mhm.
not enough time, in my opinion. But
I did
I,
some off stream. I did some off stream.
Okay, you did some off stream. Okay, but still, it's still. I mean, 2 weeks doesn't compare to a year plus or whatever amount of time that game's already been out for a little while.
Mhm.
My question to you though, I mean, how do you feel you did? I mean, I know you won 2 rounds, which is pretty damn admirable to be honest with you.
It is. It is. He those 2 rounds though, I'll give him that. He didn't have his main team. He kind of like was getting cocky and like switched his team. So I'll give him that. He didn't have his main team. He's good. He's freaking good. He hits you in one combo, you're done. But I liked the fact the build-up was crazy. The build-up was awesome. We had a press conference. We had a press conference, and that shit was crazy. We were going crazy. Like, and shout out to Viper, man. Viper hosted it. You guys, everybody knows Viper's hilarious. And then Scoob was there. He's also hilarious as a streamer. I was just it was just funny. We a lot of the times when Viper would go to his club, we would be like off camera and we would be talking to each other, just Scuba and I, and we couldn't stop laughing. Like as much as disrespect that we were saying some disrespectful stuff. Like we were funny about it. Like it was cool. It was cool. But what I loved about it that entire 2 weeks is I never played fighters before. So when I just bought the game and I was on, it was interesting like how much people from fighters like from the browsing channel came into my stream and literally like I became friends with them because they wanted to help me. Like and shout out to all of them, like Fast, Moonlight, like all of them. Like they came in like not knowing me. They're really good at this game. Like these guys, like I played them. They're sick. They get me one. They're just like Scoob, and for 2 weeks, every time I was playing that game, they would come into my stream, all of them, and they would literally try to help me, like everything. Like there was literally one stream where for like 3 hours I was in training mode with one of them, and he was just like the time limit would go out, we'd keep going back in, and he would just show me things I didn't know of or stuff like that. So that was cool, because like people that play the game, if you're good at a game, you don't just go out of your way to go help somebody, especially
Hmm.
like you know what I mean. Like I never expected that, so that was really cool. A lot of people came, and shout out to everybody that did that. Like they showed that love with that.
The Dragon
They
Ball
trained your
community is
boy.
pretty dope, to be honest with you,
They
and that,
trained your boy.
yeah. And
Yeah.
that's why I say, like, to new streamers, like, find a game that not everybody's playing. That's a good example of a game where you brought in a bunch of people that weren't following your stream before, but it's a specific game that it's a niche. Like, they really love
Exactly.
Dragon Ball Fighter Z, so they've probably gone and watched other people before, and they found you entertaining, so they stuck around and tried to help you out.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, that dude, that was fun. I enjoyed it. We did something similar for a couple Call of Duty tournaments where, dude, it was hilarious. Like, there was like a lot of trash talking before we did like pre tourney like streams where the competitors were talking smack to each other. It was such a great time, dude. That kind
Yeah.
of stuff is always fun, and like competition is supposed to be fun. Like, like stream competition's supposed to be fun. It should never be serious. It should always just be a good time, and it's always
Yeah.
smiles, and no side should ever get hurt or anything like that. It should just be a good time. And I was really glad to see that you and Scoob just like y'all had a great time together, and it was fun to watch, to be honest with you, from somebody on the outside that has facilitated something like that before. It was a lot of fun to watch.
Exactly. You know what I compare it to? You remember Rocky 1?
Okay, yeah,
Where
yeah. All right. Oh, you
Apollo
saw?
Creed,
Okay, okay.
he didn't have to call out Rocky. Just if you guys saw the movie, Apollo Creed didn't have. He was the heavyweight champ. Rocky was a street guy. You know, he didn't have to call him out. He called out Rocky. He almost lost. Rocky 2, Rocky came back. What happened? What happened? Rocky 2. That's what's gonna happen. Me and Scooby are doing a rematch. I don't know if you noticed. It's gonna be, maybe give me some more time. Give me like
Yeah,
two
yeah,
months.
yeah. I
Give
would
me
give
some
it. I would
time.
give it a little bit
But
of
we're
time
gonna
for
have a
sure.
rematch. It's happening. It's happening. I've been playing that game right now a lot off stream.
Okay.
So when I have time. So
I think I'm gonna have to pick that game up so we could spar off a little bit. It'd be fun.
yeah. 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 Dude, when I bought the game really quick, I bought it for $60. I bought $60. I bought the season pass, 80. I bought another there was 3 season passes. I bought all of them. And then the game came out that 2 days later, 2 days to this, the game came out, the platinum edition for
Oh
$15. So
no! Fuck.
my luck, dude.
That sucks, dude. But I mean, that happens in games all the time, dude. Honestly,
Yeah.
like, a lot of people bought Valhalla at the beginning, and then like Valhalla was like $40, like a couple of weeks later. It was like,
Yeah,
it's
like
kind of,
Black
it
Friday.
happens all the time. It happens all the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question.
What's up?
What were your inspirations to start streaming? I know that you started streaming because you wanted to play games, like, for your friends and stuff like that. Did you watch streams before though? Like, was Twitch anything like, did you watch Mixer, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, nothing like that? No.
I only knew about Ninja. I
Okay.
only knew about Ninja because he was, obviously he was mad famous, and I played a lot of Fortnite back in the day. But he was really like he was good, but he was funny. That's what I like about Ninja. I still follow him to this day. He's really good
Mm-hmm.
at Fortnite. Like when he plays it, I like when he plays Fortnite. But he's really funny too. Like he'll kill somebody. He's just hilarious. I knew about like people like that. I didn't like I said, when I first got on Twitch, it was mainly to like show people like gameplay and stuff like that. I didn't really think of it. And then I would have a lot of people who would like stick around, my friends, stick around in the stream and stuff, and I would just be talking, just talking, talking, talking. And they told me, they're like, bro, you should take a little more serious approach. Like this could get interesting. Like you're actually kind of entertaining to watch. And I was like, I never heard that before, so I was like, okay, like that's interesting. Like maybe I could share a laugh with somebody. That's what I thought. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take the extra step, and I started buying like like a webcam. That's buying a webcam on Twitch is like especially for me. You guys got a picture that I was just broadcasting off the PS4. I wasn't. You didn't. There was no webcam. There was nothing. Like I was just browsing off the PS4, talking through my mic, and people would come in, or my friends, and they would be interested in what it was there, and I would have like 7 of them, 8 of them. So it was cool. They told me like, damn man, like you made me stick around. Like it was kind of like that. So they they kind of gave me like the push to want to do it because I'm the type of person that like it's hard for me to start something, like especially when you start something you automatically start failing, blah blah blah. And like with Twitch I didn't want to go through that route because I just didn't know where it would lead if I like kept going, or shit happens, and the internet's very very random, so I didn't know where I was going to lead to. But I'm kind of glad I did it because, like I said, man, it's been crazy. It's been really awesome. My inspiration though has been entertainment right now. Like that's the number one thing I want to do. Like I love sharing a laugh with people. I love that. That's hilarious. Like it's not see you get it. It's hilarious. No, but it's great. Like I try my best to try to be as funny as I can, whether you're laughing at me or you're laughing with me. It's whatever. I just try my best to have entertainment. That's it.
I
That's my
agree with that.
inspiration.
I definitely agree with that. It's just being fun and funny to be around, and just having fun, like making people laugh, making an impact in their lives. That's what it's all about, honestly. And
Hmm.
I mean, neither one of us are here trying to like make it big or make a quick buck or anything like that. Like we're just building and having a good time, and that's really it shows. And it's fun that you mentioned that, because that's probably like my biggest like recommendation to people is just start. Like, if all you have is an Xbox or PlayStation and a headset, just start streaming. Like,
Yep.
if you're playing a game, like you might as well just start streaming. Like, as long as the quality of your mic is good, and that audio is definitely really important. And in the podcast episode with me and Ballas, where we go a little, more into detail of the importance of audio. But as long as you have a good, you know, mic, you don't have to have a camera. I mean, you just mentioned you have like 7, 8 people watching you at a time, with no camera. Like the camera is very important, but the mic is the first, big factors. I mean, having a camera is so important because it is a way that somebody can look at your facial expressions. They can hear when you're sad, hear when you're happy, hear when you're laughing, hear when you're angry. Like
Yeah,
they can see it too. Like it gives you that extra dimension of uh, communicating, I guess you could say, to somebody else.
yeah, yeah. I saw a video on that, and they said basically like if anybody just wants to watch gameplay, like raw gameplay, they can go to YouTube and watch. Probably like a cool video or something. When it's your stream, they come for you.
Mm-hmm.
So a webcam, it personalizes you more to a way to somebody. They can connect with you more than the game, if not connecting to the game. So that's how I always like to see it too. Webcam is very important. But nah, man, there's streamers out there that kill it.
Yeah,
That kill it,
and
man. I love that.
who is it? Riri still. Riri streams off her PlayStation store, or she's on a PC now.
I believe she has a PC. She has a PC.
Okay,
Scoob's a good example. Scoob, he started from his PlayStation. He started
okay,
from his PlayStation. He ended up getting a webcam from his PlayStation, and now he built up from that. He built up for about like 8 months, 9 months, and ended up getting a PC. And I love how his streams look. He has his
yeah.
own streaming setup now. It's awesome. Like a lot of people that I'm starting to see like with their own setups. I love it. Like I
Yeah,
love seeing the growth. I think that's the best part. Like too. Like that's awesome.
I agree with you. That's literally one of the best parts is watching everybody else grow in your community. Like our friend Experimental, he's real similar to your friend Scoob, where he had been streaming off of his Xbox, and he still does to this day. But he just got his gaming PC yesterday, so he's gonna be transitioning over to streaming off of his PC. So it's exciting, man. And
Yeah.
even myself, like for the last 4 months until I think last Sunday or something like that, I've been streaming off of a laptop. Like, it has been, kind of not fun because the audio, like, sometimes doesn't match the video, and there were issues like that because my stream, like, the things that I run on OBS can't be run on a laptop. I'm just gonna be real with you, like,
It
it's
can't.
I have too much
Mm-mm.
stuff going on.
Yeah.
I mean, my laptop is super powerful. Like, it's literally like it has an Nvidia, like the newest Nvidia, graphics card for laptops. But
Oh, so it's okay.
no, it's a great laptop, but it's still like it gets destroyed because I just run too much
Yeah.
stuff on it. Like it doesn't, it can't handle my OBS. Like
I'll,
I don't know how many different transitions and scenes, and every single transition and scene
well,
has
yeah,
a
yeah,
bunch of sources inside of them. So like it's a lot.
yeah.
Uh,
Your OBS is probably tanked. Like you probably have a lot of stuff on there. Yeah, nah. Laptops are very, dude. I used to use my Mac laptop when I started. Did I ever tell
nice.
you about this?
No, you didn't.
No, not nice. No, dude. All right. So my one of my first purchases was my Elgato. I know you're gonna be like, why is he saying not nice? My first purchase was my Elgato, right? And my goal was, I'm like, you know what? Me and my boys, we play Smash. We talk a lot of shit. It's funny. Like we're very disrespectful with it. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just stream this. I want to stream Smash. Smash is a different game. So I bought my Elgato. I had only a Mac laptop at the time, and oh my God. In like an hour, my laptop would get so hot. Like hot. Like I couldn't touch it. Like I put it on a stove. Like I felt like the
Mm.
the battery was gonna melt. It was bad. Like I used it for about a week and a half, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. Like I can't. There's no way. Like, and it's interesting because my PC is $1,000 cheaper than that Mac, and like, it's a Mac laptop though. But it's like, it was so bad. Like I can't. I have like PTSD when it comes to laptops now. I'm like, no, stay away from me. I'm just gonna use a PC. So much
Yeah,
easier.
I mean, what did you put the laptop on? Because sometimes it also depends on how you're
I would put it
utilizing it.
on a regular surface.
Yeah, I
I'd
have
put it on a
like
regular
so what
surface.
I
Yeah,
have is
not
like
too
this.
much.
I have like this little stand that has like it has holes in it, so
Hmm.
that airs can actually flow out of the laptop itself, so that it doesn't overheat. Because my Alien Wear laptop definitely overheats. It overheated a lot when I mean I didn't even use it for streaming. I'm just saying it overheats a lot just like with my normal usage. Like
That's crazy.
yeah, this new one it's a lot nicer. It's built better than that one was, but Yeah, man. The MacBooks are expensive, but they're expensive for other reasons. Like, they have really nice
Uh,
displays, and it-
I got it for college. I got it for college. I had no knowledge of PCs or nothing like that. I never, like I said, this is my first year. It's about to be July, my anniversary, my little baby over here. I've got my PC. No, seriously, like I had never had a PC before. So yeah, my laptop, that laptop was like my only thing. But I did what I could. I did what I could.
Hey, man, that like I said, I mean, if all you
Uh,
have is this fucking Xbox and a PlayStation or whatever you have, or, like, use what you got. If you're interested in streaming, and like Andrew said, like, get a webcam eventually, because it definitely adds a new dimension. And webcams are cheap now. I mean, because of COVID happening, a lot of webcam companies have like popped up and spawned up, and like you could get webcams for like $20 now, and like
yeah,
I know last year at this time it was pretty tough to find a webcam, but right now like webcams are flooding everywhere now, so you
yeah.
shouldn't have too much trouble finding something like that. Right now the big problem is finding graphics cards, because those are
Yeah,
the hot
I've been
commodity
hearing.
right now for
I've
sure.
been hearing. Hearing.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
like, ugh, like I'm so like I can resell the card that I have in this desktop for like $1,400 right now if I really wanted to.
Wow.
Keep in
That's
mind
crazy.
I only pay like 500,
No, I know. I
yeah, in
know. I
October,
know exactly
so
which one you're talking about.
yeah, so it's
I was gonna
nuts.
I was gonna ask really quick. Um, I kind of lost my train of thought a little bit, but yo, Twerz, did you started during COVID, correct? It was,
Yeah.
if you don't mind me asking, was COVID the reason why you kind of started?
So, I'll give you a little bit of a history of two eras. So,
Hmm.
originally, I was making a YouTube channel, and I was gonna like compare like two different eras of video gaming. So that's where the name came from. And I was gonna be like Madden 95 versus like Madden 20. So it was like, comparing like the game's impact, for the period that it was in, and compare it like graphically, like not compare it directly, obviously, but compare to like other
Yeah.
games that came out that were similar, and that was kind of like where that had headed. And I think I only did like one or two like YouTube episodes of that, and I was like, f this, like, uh, and then I stopped for a long time. I was supposed to start streaming. I was gonna start streaming like maybe 3 or 4 years ago, but I just kept, over and over again. And finally, I was like, after a while, I saw my boy EA streaming, and he looked like he was just having a good time with his friends, and like he was like, having fun with the boys, etc., etc. Um, I didn't lose my job or anything, but I was volunteering a lot on the weekends, so that volunteering spot kind of opened up because of COVID. Like, I
Yeah.
couldn't go out and do what I usually do, IRL. So I was like, well, like, let me do something because I want to make an impact in the world. I have all this equipment. I had a Go XLR already. I had this
Hmm.
mic already.
Oh yeah, you were set.
I had my desktop already. It didn't have the greatest graphics card at that time, but it had a good graphics card. It was like an RTX 570. It was like 4 or 6 gigs. I was
Hmm.
like, let me just go ahead and start it up and let's see how it goes. And it was like the end of March. It was March 22nd. I think we're about a month apart, you and I.
Yep.
And I was like, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's try it out. I streamed just on the weekends, just Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and that was my schedule for the better part of like 10 months, man. That was, I know it's changed a little bit since then. I stream on
Hmm.
Fridays and Sundays now, but that's kind of where, that all happened. Was just, I had an opening in my
Yeah.
schedule, and I didn't really, I mean, I was like, I gotta do something. Like, if not, I'm gonna get bored.
No,
Like,
I get that. I get that. Well, I'm glad you started, Twerz. Sheesh. 'Cause that mech kills you. It does. Like what we were talking about earlier. Like it does. It
yeah,
does. It
yeah.
does.
It's been fun, dude. Like, it's been fun meeting you guys. It's been like, it's cool because you get to meet other communities, and like, we have the Ander781 community. We also have Frosty Punisher's community. Like, we have so many different Ball Source community. Like, and these are all guys that like we all just started off with. Like, you know what I mean? Like I met these guys long ago, and
Yeah.
it's fun to watch like the tree of like how we all met, et cetera, et cetera. Like, I ended up meeting CKT and Riri and Viper because of you, because they're part of your community, and it's always like a pretty nice, beautiful thing to see, like how everything like spawns up. And then you also start seeing like Viper knows like a couple of people that you probably don't know because like Viper's community is different, but somehow they slipped into my community. So it's always fun to see how that all branches out. And I know there's people that have come to your community from my community, and I love that, man. To be honest with you,
Yeah,
it's
it's
always fun
freaking
to
great.
see.
It's literally, yeah, that's awesome. It's just literally, and because we all like we're so unique in the way we stream and all that stuff, um, it's just you get people from everywhere. You know, you get people from everywhere. That's something I look forward to. Something else I look forward to, and I hope you do too, is a TwitchCon. Are you gonna go? Like I heard that they're doing it. It might be in the States because I heard that they did one that wasn't, which is interesting because I think it's a yearly thing. But if
Hmm.
they bring it up, 2022, wherever it is, Texas, Florida, California, I'm coming,
Yeah,
coming.
100%. Yeah,
I'm gonna eat your
I'll be
food.
there for sure. Yeah, I think it depends, man. They probably won't do it in Cali because they've been doing it in Cali, but
Hmm.
they have the UK one, which it's they have two or three different Twitch cons just to based on the region, but the one here in the States covers Canada, Mexico, basically North America.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I was mistaken then. Okay, that's what it was.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. So,
awesome. Yeah, I
so,
can't wait.
so they
Get
have
my
they
boy
have
Big Dog.
separate ones. Yeah, exactly. But I think the one last year was supposed to be in Amsterdam, I think. But for the UK, but it got canceled as well because of COVID, and then this one
It's
got
gonna be tough.
San Diego got canceled. But I can see it maybe they putting it in Florida or Texas as two different spots where they're pretty much more lax than everybody else when it comes to COVID-19. As long as
Yeah,
everybody
right
has a
now.
shot, like please go get your shots and definitely wear a mask.
Yeah, I'm gonna be wearing a mask.
Yeah,
I'll be wearing a
definitely.
mask.
But
That's good.
I'm
That's literally
excited.
100%.
I'm excited about it,
Yeah.
man. I'm ready for it. I'm excited about it, and we'll see what happens, man. I'm I want to meet more
Me too.
people for sure. I've already met some
Yeah.
people, and obviously I'm going to meet some more people this weekend. Meet my
Oh,
boy Freak and my boy McNasty. That should be some good fun. But I definitely want to meet you and a lot of other people. And then, like I said, I plan on going back to Texas soon, so I want to go check out CKT and Bree and a couple of other people that live out there that I didn't get to meet last time when I was out
hmm.
there. So it'll be some
Yeah.
fun for sure.
Yeah. That's good, man. Yeah, I can't wait for that. That's gonna be literally awesome. Like, that's gonna be cool. I'm definitely gonna go. Wherever it is, you're gonna see me there. This guy's
Let me ask you a question:
going.
Who's your
What's
favorite
up?
Dragon Ball Z character?
My favorite Dragon Ball Z character. Goku. I like Goku a lot because I like the fact that Goku has all these teachers. I'm not just because he's the best. I don't like him because he's the best. He could not have been the best. But only because the way he was brought up. He had all these like he wasn't winning against anybody who like he Goku is who he is now because he lost all those battles. Seriously, that's what Goku strives off of losing. He lost in Beerus. Frieza whooped his ass. If it wasn't for Vegeta, Frieza was gonna get that right. But it's like you know, it's that adversity of Goku that like I'm gonna keep going. Oh, you're stronger than me. Let's get it. You know what I mean? Like let me test myself against you to see where I can improve. That's why I like Goku. That's what life's about. I tell a lot of people this, like if they're starting something, like we were talking about earlier, to shout out to the new people that are starting Twitch, like just like that, like don't think when Messi started playing soccer he was the best, like LeBron when he started playing ball, Jordan didn't even make the team freshman and sophomore year. Like, listen, it takes time. It takes time to progress into where you're at, and that's why I like Goku. Goku's just been like that. That's what he's about. That's his character. He lost to Jiren, he came back stronger. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
That's a
so
good
that's why I like Goku.
that's a good I like the whole that's a good analogy and things too, and it's the truth. Like for like we said about the new people, like just because you're starting off streaming doesn't mean that you're gonna start off with tons of viewers or anything like that. And please don't make the mistake of buying viewers or paying for things like that because it's gonna come back to bite you in the end. When it comes down,
100.
partner time, it's gonna come down to bite you. Um, just do it organically. Have fun. And stop worrying about numbers. Really, just stop worrying about the numbers. Just have
Yes.
fun. That
Twitch is very easy to get discouraged. Very easy. Very easy. So not worrying about the numbers from the get-go, or if you can, know that in advance, or you don't focus on it as much, you can win like that as a streamer. I'm telling you, because like I'm saying, like, if I was always focused on my numbers, it would affect the way I would feel like mood wise, you know what I mean? And I
yep.
wouldn't be able to put 100% into what I'm doing if I'm streaming or whatever the case may be. So yeah, it isn't really good to look at the numbers. Just keep doing what you're doing. Try different things. Try to be unique, and then that's what it's really about. Seriously.
Expect failure too. Like you said with
Oh,
Goku. I mean,
100%.
expect failure. You're gonna fail. It's
100%.
okay to fail. It's you can't win every single thing that you do.
Exactly.
It's okay to fail as long as you get your ass back up and find
Just keep fighting.
find out what you went wrong and make it better the next time. And that's the only
Exactly.
way you win.
Seriously. Yeah.
I mean, and here's a perfect example. He's about to start, his training regimen to beat Scoob at Fighter Z the next round.
Hey, you guys know what I'm talking about. Got the Iron Fist. I'm the People's Champ for a well, I was. I lost my title, but I'm gonna get it back.
I love that. I love that.
Yo.
So, a very important subject, in my opinion, on your Twitch channel, and I noticed this a long time ago. You basically have dedicated your Twitch to your big brother.
Hmm.
I've never lost a sibling personally, but I did lose my father when I was a kid. Let me ask you,
I'm sorry about that.
how does that loss impact you? Not just streaming, but just in general in life.
It it impacted me in a weird way because I like my brother didn't I like all right, so usually like my dad was always at work and stuff like that. So my brother was like that kind of like that father figure for me. Everything I'm hip to, anything, was because he was 8 years older than me. So he was always like showing me like as a kid, like everything, everything. I was just always following what he was doing, you know. Um, that was my dude. Like we would fight a lot. We had that like rivalry. Anytime we would play a game, like like we fought a lot. We just fought a lot. But that was my dude. I never expected like you know how he passed, the way he passed. I never expected any of that. Like it was just one day I was just out, and then I figured it out. Like somebody just hit me up, and we went to the hospital, and they told us like then and there. So it kills me. It kills me. Like I hate thinking about it, like all that stuff. But dedicating the Twitch to him was something I had to do. I had to do it because like he showed me everything. Like even when we would argue, he would tell me that like hand me down. Like it would get me mad, obviously, want to fight this dude. But like we would be like that. So and it's real shit. Like everything that I'm hip to, whatever, it was because of him. Like anything, like when I was a kid, I needed help with something, anything, like he was always there for me. He would always help me out, stuff like that. So that like anything I could do, like I don't care what I do, like anything I could do that could, elevate to the next level or anything, I'm always gonna dedicate it like to him because I wouldn't be the person I am today if it wasn't for him. I would probably be completely different. I don't even know, but I love the person I am, like how I was raised, everything. Like this is my dude. Like we play football outside, like everything. So, but yeah, man, when that all happened, it impacted me like a lot, a lot. So like anything, like I said, anything I do, I just dedicate it to him, because he's the one that showed me everything, like all that good stuff.
Feel
It's
you, man.
weird because I feel like if he was alive right now, he would like what I'm doing. I know he would like what I'm doing because he was very about like that marketing life. Just to give him like a small input, he was he used to work with this artist named Delore back here in Boston, and he used to like they were friends. They met each other through like school, and they were friends. And he used to like try to book college tours for him, not college tours, but college like like singing and stuff like that. He was a singer, so my brother would help him around as like his marketer, right? And at one point, man, like they would working on this for like 5 years, and then that dude Delore became this Sebastian Michael guy, and they still working together. They went on tour across the United States. He got freaking the singer ended up getting signed to Interscope Records. They lived their life like they did when he was like my age, when he was around 24, 25. They were doing that. They were on tour and they were doing the good stuff. So he was kind of like me. Like he liked to branch off, like to go to different people. Like he was just like always talking to the next dude. Like he was just that was my brother, you know what I mean? Like he was really good at that. And they actually ended up being, successful in what they were doing. Something that they put their time for years, and they actually ended up being successful with it, which was cool. So, yeah, like even the singer, and shout out to him, Sebastian Michael, like everything that he does now, like he dedicates it to my brother because like he was just always there. So, it was just but
I love that,
yeah,
man. That's beautiful.
yeah.
Let me ask you, what kind of games did he like to play? Or was he a
We
gamer?
were He was. Now we were. He liked to play Smash Bros a lot. He liked Call of Duty. Like man, I always think about like, what would he think about fucking Warzone, man? Like
Oh, he would love it, I
he
bet.
passed about like a year before Warzone, and like he would be raging. Like this dude was like he was a rager. So he played a lot of Call of Duty. We would play FIFA. FIFA at my house, like FIFA and 2K was like every time I play FIFA, I'm like I'm getting into a fight with this dude. I swear. We would play FIFA like a lot. Like FIFA was just our game. 2K, like games like that where you can just play against somebody. It would be like one of those. We just always play those games.
I love that,
Uh,
man. Yeah,
Yeah,
FIFA, gangster dudes. Those 2K, man. You- those people take it serious, like real serious. Like,
we do.
yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
I have holes in my wall. I have holes in my wall because I
That's
would punch them like I would get mad.
a-
I'm a sore loser, and I tell my stream this all the time. I'm a sore loser to honest. The day I lost the scoop, I was actually mad. Like it's hard. I have to actually practice to not be a sore loser because it's getting to me. It's catching up. I promise you.
it's
It's
hilarious,
catching up to me.
man.
So I gotta chill out. I gotta
You did
chill
you
out.
did awesome though. You did amazing. Like you handled it perfect, man. Like
Yeah.
I mean, you may have been sad on the inside, but you definitely
I
handled
was
it
very
great on
sad.
the outside for sure.
I was very sad.
I didn't think you were
Okay.
gonna win. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, bro,
It's okay.
that game's pretty hardcore, man. Like 2 weeks
It
is
is.
not enough time. Like you need a little bit more than just 2 weeks. I think the
Yeah.
next time you might be able to get it though, especially if that's not the only game that Scoob's playing all the time. I think you could definitely beat him. You were getting on the right track for sure.
We'll
You
get
know.
there.
That night that
We'll get
they
there.
were teaching you how to use Broly and stuff like that, you were on the right track for sure. I watched people play that game. It is a nuts game, dude.
I'm on the right track right
Like
now.
I said, I think I'm gonna buy that game so we can spar each other, dude. It'd be fun.
Oh yeah, that'd be actually pretty awesome. We definitely need to do that. Actually, we're releasing the part 2 of this video. That's what we're. Oh god.
I guess the most important thing that I like to talk about, more or less to close the show is 1-800-273-8255. That is the number for the National Suicide Hotline. Please, please, if you're not feeling good, like Andrew and I have created amazing communities that we love on people, and anytime you are feeling down, that number, or join some discords, find friends, don't be alone in any type of situation that makes you depressed. Find somebody that you that can love on you a little bit, for
Yep.
sure. It's important.
Yep. Very important.
Well, Andrew, it was awesome. Let me ask you a question. Do you have any questions on your end to myself?
My end to yourself. How the hell is the podcast going? How's it going, Joannis? You first of all, hold on. Before I even, don't even answer that question. I gotta say, you are great with your questions. Holy crap! This entire like podcast has been great. Like I love it. I was like, okay, okay, you were hitting me with some pretty solid stuff. Okay, but no, seriously, like I really like that you're branching off to the podcast, like from Twitch. You're amazing on Twitch. Like, don't let anybody take that light from you. You're freaking amazing on Twitch, dude. On your podcast, however, I want to know, like, you really like you're really enjoying it. Tell, I can see it in your face. Look at you. No, but seriously, like, how's it been, like, doing the podcast, getting more and more connected with everybody. I want to try to, maybe try either something small like on my Twitch channel, like with another streamer every now and then.
Hmm.
But how's it been for you, man? Like, how's the journey been?
It's been pretty cool, man. So I think I wanted to do this a couple, like maybe like 6 months ago, but somebody else was
Hmm.
kind of doing it in the community, and I didn't want to like step on toes.
I get it.
But they've disappeared for a little while, so I was like, you know what, like let me pick up this idea project now that things have kind of like, you know, I moved from Texas to Tennessee, but I was also on the road for a little bit. I was in Florida. Like I didn't really have a stable schedule, or I didn't have the stability. On top of that, I had to work, and then also at the same time as work, I have school going on, and then
Yeah.
maintaining the Twitch stuff. I just it was too much to juggle. But now that school, like I've calmed down and caught up on everything in school, and school's about to end. But even now that things are calming down, I'm like, okay, you know what? Let's do this podcast. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and I think my goal for this uh,
Hmm.
of anything is to get other people to know about, members of the community. I think that that's a lot of fun. I think on top of just other people like myself, like I got to learn a lot more about you. And yeah, I mean, as far as the questions go, some of those questions are questions that I've been wanting to ask for a while, but I would rather save it for something like this. uh
I love it.
it's fun, and it's been going good, man. Like I said, there's been a lot of interest in it. I've had a lot of people hit me up. Like I said, I am booked until potentially the end of June. Uh,
Wow.
so every week I have at least
Wow.
one or two podcast episodes to record. This week it was a lot more because My boy EA was on Sunday. I recorded Ballasaur, who that'll be on Saturday's YouTube channel, and then this is gonna be on Twitch on Friday. While I'm not streaming normally, but yeah, man, it's been fun, and there's so many members of the
It's
community, and
awesome.
there's so many people that that nobody knows, or maybe nobody, not everybody knows at least. Like I don't think every single person knows that Ander781 exists in my community, and I think that it's
Yeah.
cool for them to get to see who you are, and hey, this guy likes Dragon Ball Z, or hey, like he likes shoes, like let me go check him out, or that's always the thing that interests me, is bringing community together for sure.
Yeah. That's awesome, man. And you're doing it, the right way. I freaking love it. Like when I came in here, like I was like, yo, holy crap, this is awesome. Like I freaking love it, Juarez. You're doing a freaking great job. This was awesome. This was literally awesome.
I had one more question for you.
Yeah.
So obviously we talked about this pre-stream. Your giveaway stuff. So you guys know my giveaway stuff is usually stickers or something like that. You just threw a pretty awesome giveaway recently for all your subs, and you've thrown other giveaways before, I remember. But this
hmm
giveaway was pretty cool because it was like you're gonna pick a Funko Pop for somebody that wins that Like, how has that gone?
Okay. It's interesting because um I I I like the idea of giving away merch. I want to like it's very hard. I want to make a logo and maybe do make like t-shirts and stuff out of them, but I just don't know what I want yet. So I
Hmm.
wanted to do more of like something like personalized to give away, but I couldn't. So I was like, what can I do? And everyone was watching me, struggling fighters. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pick a pop figure. Depending on who they are, I'm gonna send them a pop figure of their liking. Now it got interesting because a lot of new people won. Everybody that won was new, which I
Ah,
love, by the way. I no,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
I love it because they were new, but they've been following me for about a week or two, and they've been sticking around. And they're but the new people that some of them were like three of them were the ones that actually helped me in the game. So it
Okay,
was okay.
okay.
I
So
was okay with
they
it.
like Dragon Ball Z at least. I just figured that
So
would be tougher because you don't really know them very well. But
yo,
if they like
yes,
Dragon,
yes,
yeah,
yes,
that's why I was like, ugh, like that's gonna be
yeah,
tough to find like what they like. Because I thought
yeah,
that the cool thing about it was like I could already imagine like trying to pick something out for specific community members, and I'm like, oh yeah, like that's easy. Like,
impossible.
but yeah, but somebody you don't know, or because they've only been a part of the community for a couple weeks, but if they like Dragon Ball Fighter Z, then they probably have like a Dragon Ball Z character that they like.
Yeah, so for that purpose, it got a little tough because I was asking some people, like I was like, like what do you like? And they were just like, just send me anything. I was just like, okay. So I kind of just sent them like four have got sent out, but one of them I'm still kind of like, do you sure you don't want it? And he doesn't want it. So before got sent out, and they've all been Goku. They've all been. I'm
Nice.
just telling you right now, they're Goku. So I tried. I was like, I'm gonna think about it, but next giveaway is gonna be better. I promise.
This is good.
And
I like the idea. I like the idea. And yeah, I
uh-huh.
mean,
I
gifting
want to do
stuff can get kind
more
of expensive
for the
too, though.
subs.
For
It does, it
sure.
does, it does, it does.
Yeah, it
But I
adds
want to do
up.
more. I want to do
Especially the
more.
international ones, dude. Like,
Yeah.
um,
Mhm.
just shipping the little 2 hours pin costs like $10 to $12 to ship
Wow.
it anywhere overseas. Yeah, even to Canada, it's like $8 or $9. So it gets like you gotta
That's
definitely
crazy. Yeah.
keep an eye
That's
on the
important.
pricing for sure,
Yeah.
when you do stuff like that. But yeah, I mean the stickers is easy. Stickers are very easy. It's whatever the cost of a stamp is, and then internationally, I think the stamp is only $1. So anywhere around the world, you can ship a sticker to for only $1. So that just so you know in the future, like that's one of the reasons that I like to go with the stickers is because it's merch, but it's not and then the shirt stuff too. Like I haven't sold shirts yet. I've been asked for a long time.
Yes, that
uh
would be awesome. That
and,
would
and,
be
and
awesome.
I'm finally I'm testing some companies out, and I'm finally at that situation or that point where I'm like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna start selling some shirts
Yeah.
with a couple of the logos, and that's gonna happen soon. uh and the most important thing for me was to make sure that the company, whatever company I chose, could also make the same item in the UK, so that our UK people don't get effed with the shipping charges, because
Yeah.
shipping a T-shirt to the UK from the United States is about $30, just a T-shirt.
Damn.
Yeah, so you have to like
Yeah.
it's such a, you got to make sure that they accept international, and they print internationally, because if they don't print internationally, then they're shipping it from the United States. So that means all your international folks are gonna start adding to the cart, and then seeing that the charge is like just a ship costs more than the
Yeah,
shirt, and they're gonna be like,
yeah,
ah,
nah,
like I don't want to do that. Like that
nah,
was
I
like
get it.
one of my big thought processes, and that's one of the reasons why I hadn't done it yet. But I've looked around, and I feel pretty good about moving forward with where I'm at right now.
I want to eventually lead up to that. Logo more personalized. I want to do like the logo that I do end up making. I want to have it for my YouTube channel as well as my Twitch. I want to have like a. I kind of have an idea made. I'm just kind of more looking for like the artist on. I'm looking on Fiverr right now just to see like what what my options are for you, because also by looking at what they've made you can kind of get an idea on what you can get made.
Yeah,
So I've been doing that a little bit more, but I'm very picky. I'm very picky. And
same
like it's
man.
just been really hard. I've been doing this for the past week, a week and a half. When I have time, I'll like go look and like, man, I don't know. So
I
it's hard.
actually I
I'll get
found
there.
somebody on Fiverr to make me look like an anime character, and it came out pretty good.
Hmm.
I'm gonna start using that pretty soon for not for merch, but for like promotional stuff.
That'd be cool. That'd actually be really cool.
Yeah, we'll
You're
see
gonna
how
blast
it
people in the
goes.
anime wave.
Yeah, it's pretty random, dude. We'll see how it looks interesting for sure.
Yeah,
Uh, yeah, that just ideas, stuff always, you're always trying to better yourself, and that's the most important. Keeping it fresh, I guess, is what you want to say is always trying to evolve into what you were.
yeah, we're keeping it fly, you know. No,
Exactly.
I'm just joking. Yo, wait, wait. Are we ending off? Are we ending
We're
already?
about we're getting close to
We're
that
about
point.
to. We're
Yeah.
about to.
What else
Okay,
you got?
I wanna talk about something really quick. Let me just grab this.
Let's do it.
Let me
Let's do
grab that.
it.
Ugh.
I'm excited.
We have something going on. We have something going on. So, really quick, on May 6th, Quinn and I are going to be doing kind of something like this, where we're going to be talking face to face. So, I'm going to be on just chatting mode. We're not going to be playing a game. And we are doing the Hot Ones challenge.
Oh no.
Camera, please focus.
There it
There
is.
we
There it
go.
is.
The last dab. And
Apollo.
we bought 8 of their sauces. This is the ninth.
Ugh.
We will be one on one talking to each other, kind of just like this, kind of like a podcast setting. She's gonna be asking me questions as well, me asking her, and we're gonna be eating these wings as we're talking to each other and asking these questions. Now, I'm gonna say something. I tried it. I opened it. It's open. You can see it open. I tried just to like a small dab. Like I just put a dab, and I had a nugget one day, and I just dipped. Stay tuned for this.
That's
Screw this one.
that's gonna be pretty bad. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty funny,
Yes.
honestly. You guys probably should talk at least 10 minutes before before y'all start eating with the sauce, because I don't know how long that's gonna last. I'm
Um.
excited. That's pretty cool. So,
Yeah.
May 5th or May 6th?
The sixth. The
All right,
sixth.
send me that date so that when I upload this to YouTube, we have all that stuff on there. So I want to make sure that and Quinism is definitely somebody that I would be interested in doing podcasts with later on, for sure. After the schedule starts clearing up a little bit, it'd be fun to put her on the show for sure.
Yeah, she's really awesome. Like
She is awesome.
she's one of the homies, man. She's literally one of the all time
Yeah, I
out
love
here.
Quinn. She's cool. She's definitely she's been playing Resident Evil, and
Yeah,
it's making
yeah,
me laugh, dude. Like,
yeah. Yeah, she's been having really fun with it. I mean, I'm actually, she's actually one of the streamers too. Like, shout out to Quinn. I'm really proud of her as a streamer. She's killing it in my opinion. I love what she's doing. I love everything that her being who she is. You know what I mean? Like, she's really awesome. Shout out to Quinn, man. Like a lot of people, I can name off just the top of my head, like Viper, Lamar, Nass. Oh my God, like I love these people, man. Like, shout out to all of them.
yeah,
All of
all of
them.
those people, all of them, Viper, Lamar, Quinn, all
Oh,
of
I can
them.
go for
They're gonna be
days.
people. They're gonna be people on
Yeah,
this podcast eventually. It's
I
just,
can go for days.
yeah. I mean, it's because it's so. That's the beauty about the communities that we have, is just there's so many great people involved, and without those people, these streams don't exist, and it's always
100%.
yeah, that they're super important. Every single person is important in every community.
Yeah, that's I agree. I really agree. That's awesome.
Even the new people that followed you and got Goku Funko Pops. Everybody.
Yeah, shout out to all of them.
Yeah,
Y'all got
shout out to them.
promise. Y'all gonna love it. I wish I got it. I should have got it. I was gonna order one too, but I was like, I have All Might. I have All Might in here, and my oh no, you can't see my PC, but if like my PC's right next to me, and I have All Might, and then I have a Deku figure, and it looks really cool.
Inside,
But
yeah, I'm looking at it right
inside
now.
my
That's
PC,
pretty dope, dude.
yeah. So
Yeah, I like to put
I
pops
can't fit
inside
no more.
my stuff too. It's always fun to do that. You
Yeah.
know.
And like I want to show like maybe get a collection of pops. That'd be cool. But I just don't have space for it. I really have no space. Like over here in this
Yeah.
section, everything's being covered now. So it's like I can't do that. I really can't. I would want to though. Maybe
Yeah.
that would answer your collection question from earlier. Maybe I can collect some pops. Maybe we could do that.
Pops are nice. I mean, but
They are.
yeah, they do they eat space up fast.
They stock up. They stock up.
Yeah, they do. But yeah, you know what? Eh, You know what? You live once and have fun with what you got. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna send you the same pop figure. You're gonna get one too for the interview. You're gonna take the fifth guy's spot. How does that sound to her? You won.
It was
Don't tell
fun,
Lamar. She's
dude.
gonna be pissed. She was in the marbles game.
She was in a marbles game.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I was winning some of those games, dude. Marbles is so much fun though.
You
Like
were. Yeah, you
marbles
were
is a
on
good
there.
time, dude. I love marbles. It's like
Yeah. It's
the
so
best.
BS.
It
So
is BS. Some of them are
So
fun.
BS.
Like some of them are some of them are BS, dude. But it's always fun just to announce it and stuff. It's good times.
As a streamer, I get a little upset when I'm the one starting the game. There's 40 people in that, and then I win. Like, I'm like, dude, what is this?
Yeah,
Oh
I know
my
what you're
god,
talking
I want
about.
to be in the game, you know?
I just want to be in the game. Yeah, not actually
Yeah,
winning the game. Exactly. I know what you're
yeah,
saying. All
yeah.
right, man. Well, this was a lot of fun. This is not going to be the last time we have Ander781 on this podcast, but obviously it's the first time. Um, man, you have anything else that you want to plug? I know you got that Quinn, and then obviously catch Scoo versus Xander round 2 in a couple months from now.
Yeah, so school versus end of round 2. This time I'm gonna have a full training camp. You already know what I'm talking about. Also, I do want to say that I did change my streaming schedule. I'm streaming now every single day, 7:30 p.m. EST, and I'm gonna be on playing either Dragon Ball Fighters at the moment or Valhalla, and it's gonna be fun. So that's what it's great because I finally went to full. I took that leap and went to full time, and I've been loving it since I've done it. So I'm really looking forward to that new schedule. I'm just meeting everybody that comes across it. That's really cool. Also, I appreciate you, man. I want to tell you that, and I always tell you, I feel like I always do, but now I want to tell you on your podcast. I actually do really appreciate you, Suarez. Like, thank you for asking me to do this. You're freaking the man. You're the man, bro. So just me being here, after I met you like what, like 4 months ago, like I couldn't have predicted this. So I really do appreciate you, man. You do your best for the community, and we all notice it. So you are super appreciated when it comes to like this, the Twitch community, and you will be super appreciated. Actually, no, you already are in the YouTube community. So
Yeah, I
you're the freaking
mean
man.
YouTube's doing pretty well, man. I mean for something I didn't upload anything to for months, we've been doing pretty good.
That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. I'm gonna get there soon too. Probably in like maybe in like 2 months, I'm gonna start making some YouTube. It's like actually making them. So we'll
And
see.
I know we also talked about TikTok, so that'll be another avenue we need to go down for sure.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
It'll
We
be
need to
it'll be
work on it
fun.
more.
I
Yeah.
actually I got a really good idea, and I'm gonna start doing it pretty soon. I'll tell you,
Okay.
cause I recorded the first one today, but I haven't uploaded it yet. But I'm gonna do like 60-second reviews on people's Twitch channels. So I'm just gonna give a review on how a Twitch
Ooh.
channel is, maybe talk about the streamer if I know them IRL, and yeah, just 60-second review of a Twitch streamer, like a Twitch channel.
This guy's up to something. Y'all look at me. He's up to something. That's gonna be crazy. That's actually cool. I like that.
Yeah,
That's gonna be
so I'm
cool.
gonna talk as
I haven't
fast as I
seen that
can.
either.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like
Yeah, I
that.
haven't
So
seen that.
like, yeah, it'll be pretty dope. Like I right now the episode that I got recorded is a minute and 30 seconds. So I need to tone it down 30 seconds. So I have to figure out how I'm gonna shave time off. But yeah,
Yeah.
it'll be
That's
pretty
always a
dope.
struggle on TikTok. That's low key a small struggle. Especially
Yeah,
when you're editing the TikTok, you're like, damn it.
yeah,
Just
yeah.
I
That
get it.
mm-hmm.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
actually really looking forward to that though. We're gonna see what's up. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
we'll see how good it goes. Well, I don't know how good it's gonna be, but I think it could have some. I think it'd be pretty dope for especially like somebody new that I could give like advice on. Hey, look at this channel. Like take a look at them. This is somebody you should model your focus on what you need to be. For that first baby step that you're gonna take.
Exactly. Yeah. No, that's awesome. And it's gonna be good. I actually can't wait to see that and take the idea later. Make the video right now. Imagine I'll make the video right now. No, but again, man, I appreciate you for having me. Like seriously, I'm actually about to start my live stream. You don't mind if I say like, yo, I was in 2 hours podcast.
Yeah, man, you're good.
Okay,
You're
okay.
good. All right.
All
Yeah.
right,
Hey,
cool,
hype
cool.
it up. Hype it up for Friday. This will be Friday at 5 p.m. EST.
Okay, yeah,
So it'll be
that's
right before
perfect.
your stream, and I think it'll end right before your stream starts. So if anybody wants to come chill out, like, you know, we're
That's
good.
perfect. That's perfect. Let's get them in here. That's gonna be awesome. Yeah, I can't wait for that.
All right. I love you, man.
Hey, you already know what time it is, to us. And everybody, shout out to y'all, man. Y'all take care. I love all of y'all. You guys already know what